Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today we are doing blind tasting.
Blind.
In this blind tasting, I chose a bottle. I don't know if he's gonna guess or not. Are you gonna guess? Okay.
I might try to, but that's not really the point.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and just taste it, so that the name doesn't affect our judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't affect my judgment because he knows what it is because he
Yeah, I
picked
know
it.
what it is.
But the idea is for me to give it ratings based on not knowing what it is.
Yep. I guess I'll open it.
All right.
Oh, he has to look away just in case he knows all his bottles.
Just in case I recognize the top.
First pop.
Ooh.
I'll pour. All right.
All right. I heard that cork go back on. All right,
Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
It's a little bit lighter on the smell.
Yeah, definitely.
You do get the oak.
I feel like I'm getting like licorice too. Like a wood varnish.
Oh yeah, like a stain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a wood shop.
It's not just the wood smell, but like wood adjacent smells.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of wood shavings.
Mm-hmm. Like a sawdust.
There we go, sawdust.
Behind all that, there is a fruity smell happening.
Apple? Pear? I think it's a pear.
Maybe like a pear, yeah. I feel like there's even like a hint of lemon going on.
Lemon.
Like someone just put like a little drop of lemon. Just like a little. Not a lot. That's a really interesting smell.
Yep.
I like it. I will give it a 5.
A 5?
Mhm.
Okay.
Straight up 5.
Debating between 4.8 or a 5.
Go with your heart.
I'm gonna go with the 4.8.
Okay.
I do like it though.
Butterscotch.
Sweet at a first kick, and then it went away.
I felt it like on the roof of my mouth.
I felt it like in the back of my tongue. Just one punch, and then it just went away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, on the second sip, not as sweet. And I feel like I'm getting more of like the woody qualities on the second one. The sawdust comes through.
I'm getting like a creamy. It goes down pretty well though.
It does. Like I feel like that first sip was hit a little bit, but the second one was very smooth. Almost like a peanut butter type of deal. Type taste.
Like that nutty type of.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the smell more than the taste.
I was gonna say, I do too. When I first smelled it, I was like, ooh, this is interesting. And when I first tasted it, I was like, oh, really?
For me, the smell and the taste are pretty similar. It's just smelling those qualities, properties is different than tasting the same thing.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not tasting a lot of that. Like I'm not really getting that wood varnish thing going on with the taste, which honestly I'm pretty happy about.
But I am getting that woodiness to it, like that woodsy. I'm getting kind of that sawdust.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting that pear.
I feel like I am getting that on the taste, the pear. Yeah, pour a little bit more if you can.
What if I can't?
Well, then I guess we're just SOL.
Tiny cork.
Yeah. So I know it's a cork.
It's like this whole time it's a twist.
Or maybe it is a twist and you just put a cork on it to throw me off. No, but it is real creamy.
Mm-hmm. So this taste is a little bit different.
Yeah. I feel like the smell was kind of sharp, whereas the taste is more rounded.
Okay, I think it had time to settle a little bit.
I feel like I like it more now.
I'm getting that sweetness more. Like that butterscotch you were saying initially, and then it kind of went away and then went into its own thing.
That's crazy, because I feel like while I am getting some of the flavors that I got on the smell, the quality has changed. Like it went from sharp on the smell to rounded on the nose, or sharp on the smell to rounded on the taste. I didn't expect this to happen. I feel like I kind of like it more than I did before. I will give it a 5 on the taste. I feel like before that second sip, I would have given it a 4.5, but I feel like it just really came into its own. 4.8.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4.8.
4.8.
Because I'm not too entirely sure. I do like how it kind of varies each taste, but I want to know, like, I'm not sure exactly which one is more that dominant type of taste that you're going to be getting each time.
Yeah, I was like 5, but no, 4.8, because I do like the smell more.
Not much on the finish. It's a little bit creamy, has a sharpness to it.
Even the oak is very subdued on the finish. As much as I was getting it on the smell and even on the the palate, I feel like on the finish it's just kind of not there. Not really much going on the finish as far as
a little bit
flavor. Creamy, yeah.
The finish is there as it goes down, but once it goes down, it's
gone.
Yeah.
I give it a 1.5.
1.5? I'll be a little bit more lenient. 1.8.
Okay. I guess to do the look, we have to be able to see the bottle.
Yep. So here's the reveal.
All right, wait, before you reveal. When I first tried it, and I got that licorice, I thought, ooh, maybe this is like a rye whiskey. Now I don't know. I feel like it changed so much. I just have no idea.
Oh. I will give you hints, but I already forgot what I picked.
Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be a surprise for both of us.
Here it goes.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That was a fail. All right. Dun, 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 dun. It is going to be the Wyoming.
The Wyoming.
The Wyoming.
Okay. So that makes sense because it was very light. So this is a bourbon. I mean, obviously it's from Wyoming.
Yeah.
So it's a bourbon that's made in a more northern part of the country. So, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Why it's so light. Since we're going into looks, it's a lot darker than I expected it to be based on the location of it.
But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that bourbon has to be made in a new oak cask. This is a brand new barrel that's never been touched. So just all of the impact of that barrel is going into the whiskey. Whereas with like Scotch and stuff, they use, for the most part, used barrels. So a lot of times those barrel characteristics have been sort of not used up, but they're a little bit less
diminished.
Prominent.
This is batch number 79. It's aged 5 years.
Okay.
So this says the bourbon frontier has moved west to the Rocky Mountains of Wyoming, where high country winds flow through fields of wheat, corn, and barley, where water from glaciers waits to deep limestone aquifers, and where this whiskey is made by hand, without shortcuts or compromise, to create a small batch bourbon with the right to be called Wyoming's whiskey. That's
interesting that it said wheat, corn, and barley, because when I got that licorice, I went like, ooh, maybe this is a rye whiskey. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's like a high rye bourbon. But this bourbon doesn't even have rye, apparently. It's a wheater.
And it is 88 proof, so it's mid-tier.
I bought it in Wyoming.
Oh, so it was a while ago then.
Yeah. I bought it like last year.
So this is our first time opening, and he bought it last year.
Yeah. See, that's how we do on this channel. We'll buy a bottle, and we're like, oh yeah, we're going to try it on the channel. And then we try it like over a year later.
Yeah.
So all that stuff that you saw in the Scotland whiskey haul from a few weeks back, that's going to be... We'll probably be trying that stuff for like the next 2 years.
Yeah. That's why, like we were mentioning in the other videos, if there's something that you wanted to try, let us know, and then we'll put that up.
If you see it back here, or if we like mentioned it in the haul or other video, and you're like, oh, y'all should do a review on that, let us know, because we will. As far as the shape of the bottle goes, it's very basic.
Yeah, it just looks like a bourbon bottle.
Yeah, the label is fine. On the look, I'll give it a 2. I think it gives good information. Obviously, the name, distilled, barreled, and bottled in Kirby, Wyoming, so you know exactly where it's made, which I like. And then back here, it does tell you that it's a wheated bourbon, because it has wheat, corn, and barley, no rye.
The shape of the bottle kind of like remind me like the old Western movies and stuff like that, where they'll go into the...
Like the saloon?
Yeah, and then it'll look just like this.
Yeah.
Very simple, basic, and they're always like this shape. For that purpose, I give it a 2.
Okay, so our total scores will appear right here so that you can see how we rated this bottle, and we'll go ahead and add it to the infinity.
Okay.
Nice. So the Wyoming bourbon has been added to the infinity bottle. This infinity bottle is going to be it's going to be done soon.
Okay, so that is a review on Wyoming. What's it called? A Wyoming whiskey. It's a very simple name.
Yeah, it is. It's very descriptive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this? Whiskey. Where's it from? Wyoming.
Oh, what's it called?
Wyoming whiskey.
Exactly.
So that's a review. If you had Wyoming whiskey before, let us know in the comments below. If you had any other drinks from Wyoming, let us know and we'll see if we can find it.
Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post a video, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.